What's good, Madden family? Your boy Jmoneygood is back with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. And in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about what we need to be doing today in order to go ahead and make a little bit of coins. There's not a ton going on with the market today. It is Friday, so the market will be more active. So you'll be able to snipe and repost, which is going to be hands down the best method. It's a method that doesn't die. It's a method you could always do, yeah, we're going to get ready for tomorrow, right? Legend Saturday. If you guys didn't see, man, we didn't see what the overall is going to be. So last week you should have invested in 84s. You could have used them yesterday. If you did use them yesterday, that's fine. You made your coin yesterday, right? So, just in case. So I told you guys if you wanted to use them yesterday, use them yesterday. So that way, if there is an overall increase tomorrow, right? If there is an overall increase tomorrow, then, you made your coin and you didn't lose it, right? So, that's fine, okay? So let's go ahead, man. Let's just take a look at some of these low stack coin making methods and a couple things we're going to be doing to go ahead and make coin. There's not a ton, if you guys notice. There's not a real lot out there, man. So, for one thing, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking for 81s at around 5,000 coins. And I really like this buy today, man. And we have ourselves a decent amount of time to go ahead and buy these, right? Don't pay over 5,000 coins. They're going to pop up consistently. You can see 4,000 right there. And I'm going to load up with these. I'm probably going to go ahead and scoop up maybe like 200 to 300K worth if I can. Now, I know there's a lot of you guys out there, so, maybe 6,000 coins max, okay? Maybe 6,000 coins max, all right? Reason being is because you can't really invest in the other overalls. Just to let you know, it's kind of hard to invest in those other overalls. There's not a lot up, but just sit there and look for them. Look for them to pop up. Oh, look, there we go. So we're seeing 84s back at 22,000. See, so that's why I told you guys, sell yesterday. Right? Sell yesterday and then buy these back today. You're going to go ahead and you're going to scoop these up. Now, tomorrow, remember, it is Free Legend Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, right? So, pre-building it can be the move, right? Sometimes the prices go down on the smaller pieces. Sometimes they go up. Don't go crazy on them, right? Don't go crazy on them. Only go in what you could sell back, right? So it's only going to be like a couple 100,000 coins you're going to make off of something like this, or a little bit of coins here and there, or unless you just want to have these players pre-built, right? But like, try and get these. Don't pay over 20K for these, and then with the 81s, try and get them super low as well. And then 87s, man, we haven't really been able to buy in on 87s, but you can see they're back at 100K. I would like to get them around 90,000 coins, right? But while you're looking for 87s, if you see them cheap, remember, look at the most feared 90 overall sets because you could still build them. And I'm going to go over a method you can do. But if you want to pre-build for Legends, we know sometimes it can pay out, right? I'm not going crazy on it. We're not really doing nothing too crazy because it could be 91s tomorrow that we see, right? Okay, now, with that in mind, now, you could go out and buy some 82s, right? You can start going out and buying it. If you wanted to get 82s and say the new 91s are being announced tomorrow, these could shoot up. These could shoot up. Looks like we're getting a Keith Byers tomorrow, right? Keith Byers looks like he's coming tomorrow, right? So, having these 82s, man, could suffice, right? Say if it does go to 91 tomorrow, right? So we don't know when it's going to jump. We have most fear coming on Monday. So, really, dude, your best bet is just snipe and flip off the market instead of buying into a bunch of stuff, right? So that's why you can see I'm almost liquid. I have about 4 million coins in cards right now, which isn't a lot, right? And I'll explain why. But if you want to go ahead and prep, you can do that, right? I like the 81s because I still feel like it's going to be 90s tomorrow. But if it's not, you'll be able to sell them back. And without losing any coin, or just build a set, right? Build a couple sets, and you won't lose your coins. So, and those things, we've seen that those 81s can fluctuate from 5 to 25,000 coins, right? So if we get like a crazy legend tomorrow. But as well, right, make sure you're working your field pass, right? So today, I'm doing my field pass, and you guys can see right here what I got, man. I got myself this Micah Parsons, man. I just finished him up. So going ahead, grinding out your field pass, right? It's a new day for the field pass. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Micah. What abilities? Does he get any special abilities? Now he does get the Lurker. I wish he got the Lurk Artist. He got Lurker for 2 AP, man. I wish he got Lurk Artist, though, man. Kind of sucks he doesn't get Lurk Artist. But that's fine. I'll use him as a pass rusher anyway. Doesn't look like he gets anything special, but it's good to get a free card. So, man, make sure you're grinding out your field pass, right? Now, also, guys, remember, the treat store is an easy place that you guys can get your bank up, right? So, come over here to the treat store. If you don't have a lot of coins, man, you can either play the head-to-head mode, or, guys, look, 1,000 treats right here, right? Or you can go ahead and you can sit there and grind. If you're not good at head-to-head and you have a shit team, right, remember, go into the trick-or-treat. Play this, and, guys, you could spam the clock. So all you got to do is drive the game. It takes under a minute, and you get treats. You do it over and over again. Do this over and over again. Run it all the way through, man, and you'll get some treats. And then you can go ahead and use that to go ahead. But there's not really a ton on the block, man. They're like, so EA is killing the game, right? EA Sports is literally killing the game, guys. So yesterday in my live stream, I did my live stream. And after my live stream, I was like, so I did 40,000 in training in these roles and these roles. Pulled a 90 out of here. So I can't really say that this is bad. I'm going to go back in with 2 million coins worth today, right? Because I feel like maybe this isn't as bad as I thought, right? So I'm going to go in with 2 million coins today, because you can't judge one thing off of one roll. And I'm going to look around and do a little research. I'm going to ask my homie B if he touched them to see where he's at with them as well. These rolls are just so tough, and there's such a loss. You lose so much freaking coin, bro. It's just, I don't know, man. I would really like to see EA step it up, man. I put a poll over on my Twitter, Jmoneygood12, about them, destroying the game, man. Destroying the game. So if you guys don't understand sniping and reposting, for a lot of my guys, I know you do understand sniping and reposting, right? So what you do is you want to pick an overall. It doesn't matter the overall, right? So let's use the 84-85, because you can see 84s are starting to drop down now, right? You can see, look, so how do we know what 84s are selling for? What do we know they're selling for? So we can see, what we do is we look at the first card of the overall, right? The first 84 we see is 25,000 coins, okay? And then we come down here, we look for that was the first 84. The first 85 we see is going to be selling for 30,000 coins. I like to sell mine for 33. Okay, so then we know it's 25 and 30, right? 25 and 30. So then what we're gonna do, man, is we're gonna go to newest, and then we're gonna cycle down and cycle through. And what we're gonna do, man, we're gonna go ahead and try and, well, look, here goes an 85 right here for 25,000 coins. That's beautiful. So not only is that cheap training, right? You want to be stocking up training, man, just in case they do announce that there's 91s coming tomorrow. If you got cards in your binder and they announce that, guys, you could absolutely make a killing, right? So I suggest having some cheap training in your item binder, right? I have a bunch of 88s. There goes another one right here. So I'll just hold on to this. It's at 26,000. If not, I'll use it for training. I plan on maybe going through and trying to find myself a bunch of 85s within the next couple of hours here, right? Even look, 27. I'll scoop this up because I need training anyway for mystery packs for tomorrow. But like I said, man, if they show tonight, they show 91s. Any cards you have in your binder are going to go through the roof. Through the roof. Okay. Now, also, the EA content creators are talking about discounted packs on Saturday. Usually, guys, they know a little something, right? Usually, they have like inside tips. I don't have inside tips, man. So, they do have inside tips, man. So, we possibly could get discounted packs on Saturday as well, right? So look, 24,000. I mean, we're getting some 85s for super cheap right now. And we could flip some of these. So we could stack some and then we could flip some back, right? So if we can actually make coins off of it. Look, 20,000 coins. Wow, really? Why are they being posted so low? That's crazy. Maybe we need to filter down just by team of the week, huh? Maybe we need to filter down specifically by team of the week. Why is that being posted like 20,000 coins? 20. Oh, look at this, man. 80. Let's go. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at that, dude. So 20, that's a 25K snipe right there. Got that bad boy at 1,000 coins. And we'll be able to sell that for 25,000 coins right now, man. So love to see it, man. Love to see it. A lot of good snipes being posted up in the 84, 85 filter, man. So look, and you can see it. Boom, 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 boom. We'll go ahead. We'll try and get 27 for it, right? Since it's 22. If not, 22 is fine because remember, we could build the most feared cards as well, guys, right? So, you know, keep that in mind too. So if you can't flip the 84s, you see them for like 22 like this, and you don't want to sell them for 25 because there's no profit in there. But what you can do is you could build those 87 most feared cards, like I talked about yesterday, right? Like I talked about yesterday. So just working the market today, man. Maybe getting some training, right? If you guys are one of the guys that likes to buy training, roll mystery packs, hang on to your legend packs, that could be a power move as well. Everything is kind of in the air right now, guys, right? So, I mean, I'm not really giving out directions. It's kind of up to you what you want to do here, man. So, look, we can't post them back for 25, but that's fine. So, those ones, what we'll do with those is we'll just go ahead and then we'll snipe 83s, most feared, and boom, just like we did yesterday in yesterday's method, right? So, you snipe the 84s around like 22,000. You go over to 83 most feared, and then what you want to do, try and get these around like 10,000 coins. You know, they'll pop up. They will pop up, right? They'll pop up at like 10,000. If you can't find them specifically at 10, man, just go to the different positions. I'll just go ahead and I'll scoop it for 11 since I got them for 22 anyway. Not really the end of the world here, man. And then we'll buy some of these bad boys up, and I'll go ahead and I'll build one of the 87s. And I'm going to sell my 87 off for 120K. Eventually, the prices are going to start dropping down on those because people are building the master sets. So, you know, keep that in mind. I'm going to go over one more method. Like, there's not a ton to do today, right? I mean, there is, but there isn't. It depends on what side of the fence you fall under. So you have to make your own decisions right now, bro. Do you want to buy a bunch of training and hope that tonight they announce that there's going to be 91s that come out? And then, you know, if there is, it could skyrocket all the cards in your binder. You know, so, or you could buy training real cheap, keep it in your binder, wait, and if they announce it, if there's nothing, then just sell it back and still profit, right? So maybe it is a good idea just to, all in all, go out and buy some really cheap, good cards and keep them stacked in your binder. Like 83s, get them around 9,000, 10,000 coins, stack them in your binder. And 85s at like 25,000, go ahead and buy a bunch of them, stack them in your binder. And if it doesn't work out to where we're getting a new overall tomorrow, you could either roll mystery packs, stack legends. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that's the best time to roll mystery packs, right? When we're getting Legend Saturday, or we're getting a turnover, right? Or when we're getting a turnover. So yeah, but this is still a method right here. Right, this is still a method right here. Boom, 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 program. What am I doing here? Am I missing something? Let's go to most feared. So you can see I'm still doing this method, and so is the Money Squad members in the Discord. You buy the 84s, you snipe the 83s, and boom. But working the 84, 85 filter, man, that's like where we're at. But maybe stacking up a bunch of shit, dude, sitting on it, and then if they announce tonight, right, that there's going to be an overall boost. Because if they announce that, bro, look, there you go, 120K, that's mine, that's sold for 120K, by the way. So you could probably snipe these at 100 and then post them for 120. So yeah. And you can see right there, that's mucho profit right there, right? Because we bought that, what, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90K. And then we sold it for 120, which is going to be 20K profit after tax. So you do 5 of them and you sell them at 120K, that's going to be 100K profit. It's not bad, man. It's not bad, right? So now remember, dude, you could also snipe those. Remember, because that was 90K. So 90 times 5 is what? 45? So that's 450,000 coins if you build your 87s that way right there. Then what you could do is you could take a look at some of these most feared sets and see how much they're costing. You could build the most feared masters, right? So if you take a look, 608,000 coins. So literally right now, that's 150,000 coins profit in these sets, right? In that set right there. Let's see where Lamaris is at. Okay, so Lamar at 600K, bro. So literally 150. So if you go ahead and you snipe and you build those 87s and you sell those at that guys, that's around 150K profit before tax. After tax, it's not so much, but that's still plenty of coin, man. So you can see right there. Go ahead and do that to get your coin stack up, man. But you know, it all depends on where you guys fall, you know. So that's definitely your best method right now. And like I said, man, if you want to scoop up some like 87s, you know, if they announce legends tonight and they're 90s, they could go up in price, right? Now if they're 91s, you know, the 82 legends and the 85 legends and the 88 legends could go through the freaking roof, right? So, you know, 88 legends, man, I haven't picked any up yet. I picked up the AKAs. I have picked up the AKA 88s, right? But you can see, man, these things are floating around 110. Like, that's not bad. So maybe have a couple of these in the binder for tonight, just in case they do announce them, right? And if they don't, you just flip them back, dude. You know, they might be a little bit hard to sell back because it is Legend Saturday. A lot of people, and that's another thing. Sell off all your legends tonight, right? Because we know tomorrow that they'll drop in value. I picked up one Joe Montana. He never went back up in value. So this week wasn't the best, dude. So right now I lost on a total of like 3 investments out of like 100 investments that I made. So, I mean, 100 different types of investments that I made. You know, but we didn't. Paul Krause didn't pay out. I picked up one Joe Montana. He didn't pay out yet. I think he could pay out though because I think he could pay out. What was the other one, dude? What was the other one? There was something else. Something else. But you know, and not everything's gonna work out all the time, right? You know, we can count how many times shit doesn't work out. But if you're gonna do that, right? If you're gonna count how many times shit doesn't work out, make sure you count how much shit does work out for us and how much coins we made. Like yesterday, how our 84s went from 20 to 30,000 coins, and our 87s were selling for 135K at one point in time yesterday, right? So do keep that stuff in mind as well, guys. Okay, so but yeah, if you want to go ahead and scoop some of these 87s up, if you see them at around 100K today, 110K, go ahead and scoop them up, hold them in your binder, and tonight, you know, at 7 o'clock, they announce that we're getting 91s. Those things will go through the roof. Also, make sure you're doing your legend solos because you're going to want all your tokens for tomorrow. We get a free legend. All right, we do get a free legend tomorrow as well. Now let me go ahead and show you guys my binder and what I have going on. Okay, we got rid of most of our stuff. You know, I thought about selling my team off. I didn't though. Remember, we get another safety coming on the field pass. We get another upgrade, the Randy Moss that's still coming, and then I also invested in 88 AKA. You guys can see I have about like 40 of them. Somewhere around there, 30, 40 of these 88 AKA players. Okay, Lawrence Taylor was one of my favorite buys. I was getting them for like 100, 110,000 coins. You can look out for these today, guys, because people are going to be getting their AKAs off their field pass as well. Okay? So you could go ahead and you can start, and you can get them around like 100K. Now remember though, if we get discounted packs, man, I could be buying into these and they could wind up dropping down in price on Saturday. Now, if we don't get discounted packs, on the other hand, I'm going to look like a genius. But still, even if you do the math, right? If you do the math, this is what I want to show you. And don't invest in the 84 AKs. If you guys did sell them off, I told you guys that if you bought them at 20, I told you it's. I remember I reneged on that investment because it doesn't. The math doesn't add up on it. The math doesn't add up on it. Okay, so remember, do the math on this shit, dude. So we take a look, right? So if these are 88s, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically, I paid 500K, right? So even if we do get a huge discount at some point in time, that's still fine because when AK turns 88s, either way, I paid 500K. We seen Ed Reed sell for 800K, right? You know what I'm saying? So either way, we're Gucci. But if we do the math on the 84 or the 80, was it 84s? Yeah, 84 AKs, right? We don't want to do that because look, even if we buy them at 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, that's 160K. It's a little bit high, right? So I mean, you can do that, the new card could be like 225k. I just don't find it to be such a great investment. It's a little risky. Let's just say that you can hold on to it if you want to. It probably will pay out. It's just me being a little cautious. I'm just letting you know. You might as well just take your coin now instead of later. But that's where we're at. You know, and that's all there really is, man. There's not a lot, man. You know, the methods I showed you, they still do work. Oh, let's go into this real fast. So I want to show you guys something that I was doing last night that I was making coins off of. So I was sniping 88s at around like 100k, and I was building most feared sets with them last night. And I put it in my Discord. I think some of the guys were actually able to eat off of it. Now, you know, there's not a lot up for 100k now, but if you see them up for 100k and you can snipe 5 of them, I know, yeah, there's a higher training value, but it's the same monetary value as an 87. Or you could look for the 87s at around 100k, and you could build the AKA sets with those as well, man. So, you know, snipe the 87s and then build the 90s and sell them off, right? You know, but that's all I really have for you guys, man. We're kind of just watching, waiting to see what happens. You could look at the Jalen Johnson set, the Christian Kirk set to make coins, as well as the most feared sets that I showed you and how to make coin from them. All right, there's not a lot else out there, you know, besides this shit. Let me know what you're doing if I'm, you know, missing anything. And then, like, you can snipe higher tier cards as well, right? I do a lot of that. I do a lot of flipping higher tier cards, right? But we're like 20 minutes in now, man. So I'm gonna cut this out. I gotta get going. I'll keep you posted on what's up. Follow my Twitter page, Jmoneygood12, man. So like Tyreek Hill, bro. When I see Tyreek down at 120k, I always buy the Tyreek, man. So like looking at high tier flips, it's really where I've put my attention to, man. So like you can see he's up now. He's up today. Today's 150. He was at 120 yesterday. So if you see this card pop up for 120, buy it, flip it, man. Living in like the 88, 89 market for flips has been super, super good to me. Look, here goes one of these 88s at 112k. So that would be 550. You know, you know when the 90s were going for 620, it was worth it to buy them at the 110k mark, you know, but you'd have to get them at like 100k now, right? So but yeah, man, I have a busy night ahead of me. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna scoop up this 88. I might scoop up some 88s just to have them in my binder, and if not, I'll just sell them back, man. Look, there goes our card. You can see we made 18k profit off of it, man. 18k profit after tax, right? So I might scoop up some of these 88s just to have tonight. I'll sell them back after announcements, right? But it could pan out. All right, guys, it's your boy Jmoneygood, man. We'll have more for you coming up. We'll have pack openings for you and stuff. But let me know, man. Go hit my tweet up over on Twitter if you guys feel like EA's fucking chalking the game with these shitty rolls, because we don't have nothing to interact with besides gameplay. It's cool and all, but if gameplay was good, you know, it's not that great, man. So how do you guys feel, man? I want to know if you're enraged, man, because I tweeted at EA, but it's at the community on my Twitter page. Go respond. Let them know how you feel, bro, because we're not going to get nothing done unless we start voicing this shit, guys, all right? Love you guys. See you in the next one, man. Much love. Peace.